Finally with the webcam, so I guess Zoom was on. I'm assuming that's what that is. Is it on you to get on? Or no? Okay. We were a whole 15 minutes late. But it was our first live, so I'm not bothered by it one bit. But you can't join. You can't like get on to moderate. Hello, lovely. My K Alexander in the building. What's up? Darius is trying to get on. It's our first one. Thanks for the support. Thanks for joining and subscribing so we can do this thing big on live. I'm trying to see it. Darius is trying to get on. Did you see the flyer when you got on? Kim? It sounds like it's a little delay. It says slow mode is on. She says she's getting that also. And I'm wondering, is this because this thing made me turn on slow mode? Let me see. Okay, it's not giving me the option to change it. Kim says she's getting that also. So it is something on here, and I'm learning how to work it, but it's a lot on YouTube. Like, a lot of doing to get here. God, it's a whole lot. Not like TikTok and everything else. Jesus. And Darius is still not letting you collaborate. Right, and I want to turn off slow mode if that's a thing. Because they asked me that and it was like suggesting it or whatever. I tell you. Okay, get rid of that, bro. Just get me back to my regular screen. This thing is so weird. I don't want to edit it. I just want to go back. I just want to go back to the way things were before you showed up. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm going to learn how to work this thing sooner or later. Sooner than later, usually. Okay, we getting there. We're getting there. Slow mode is on. Okay, let's see. Can we turn slow mode off? I'm not even sure what that means, but it's definitely there. It's okay. It's something about the messages. I don't think it should have anything to do with the you know, the channel. But I think it's the messages on how fast they come in or something like that. But we're gonna get it together. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn. How it goes, there is not yet. He's adding something. This thing has been giving me a fit all day long, figuring it out and doing it. And, they just act like you just get the subscribers and then, you just get on YouTube like getting on TikTok. It is not that. This thing gave me a fit. Let me tell Denise that I finally got on because she was trying to get on and she called me and like, this thing ain't working. This thing doing whatever it's doing. Okay. Okay, so we were finally able to get on. Oh, do you? Good. You so. How dare you say that and I'm on here? You just, you know what? Goodbye. I don't have time. I have no time for you. Making me laugh like that on there. You just wrong. So good. We on. I'm trying to let Darius get on. He's over there working hard, trying to hit it. Okay, so now I gotta know how to tell how many people are on here. Oh, it's 6. Hey, everybody. Good. Thank you all. Thank you all. Darius is getting on. Oh, he is on. Are you in there, Darius? Oh, but you're not in there. Right, exactly. Tommy Kim. What you know, bro? Let's get it. We are first live ever on YouTube. So we are figuring all things out here. And I appreciate your patience. Darius is working it out over there, getting it done so he can hop on as a moderator. And this thing was not easy. It is not like getting on TikTok or Facebook or whatever live. It's a whole plan that you got to go through with these people. But we're here. And we are going to talk about that flyer. What do you guys think about that flyer that we posted? What do you think about the flyer? Drop it in the chat. Did you see the flyer? How does the flyer relate to what we see on the news every day and what we hear about? And I know it's a little harsh, but it's so real because Darius said it. The people are shooting for fun and killing for less. And that's really a big thing everywhere. Every time we turn on the news, at school, at work, at play, they are killing us in the street. So it's so important that we protect ourselves and that we have some life insurance. And the biggest thing is everybody can afford it. It's not super expensive. It's not expensive at all. And that's why we put a soda on there so we can relate to it. A soda a day. That's life insurance. That's a final expense policy. That's Everest with us. A soda a day. And is your life worth a soda? Like, is it? Because that's what it costs. $2, $3 a day. We were able to get a lady, one of our team members today. We were able to get her 600,000 in term life with living benefits for $3.47 a day. That's about what it costs to get a soda. So we need to be spreading the word and telling everybody that. And then it's Everest. And that wasn't Everest. That was, term with living benefits. But I said that to say if that was only 347 a day, then what can we do, with Everest being able to get from 5,000 to 35,000 in coverage, but the service, that's what we need to sell. That's what we need to educate our people on is the service. The service is impeccable. Nobody else is offering this service. It's exclusive to HGI and it's Everest through American Amicable. So with Everest, it's going to allow us to have the final expense coverage and have a concierge plan for our family. So there's going to be no waiting on the death certificate. There's going to be no waiting on the death benefit. They're going to get it to you in 3 days. That is paramount. The insurance company takes 6 weeks. So not only is it inexpensive, not only is it averaging about a soda a day, you get a concierge in death like you have in life to be able to cover everything. They plan all of the expenses for your family. Nobody ever has to do anything but show up. Your family can grieve and they don't have to stress if we get Everest. So we need to let everyone know that we don't need any more GoFundMe. We need to sacrifice a soda in the gas station and get a final expense policy. Everybody needs one. And the coverage, you can be from 0 years old, brand new baby, to 85 years old. So it's not limited to your age like most policies. Also, it's whole life insurance. We need to let them know that it doesn't matter that it only bills a small amount of cash value because it's a small death benefit. It's still going to build cash value. It's still going to have cash accumulation, which is paramount. So it's a whole life policy. Premium's never going to go up ever. So whatever it is at in 2026, it's going to be that in 2066 if they're still alive. It's a whole life policy. So whole life is through indemnity, meaning for your whole life. Is not a term policy. So it's going to have whole life attributes which build cash value. So the premium stays the same forever, meaning your payment, and the death benefit never goes down. So if you get ill, if you do anything but die, your premium stays the same. Your death benefit stays the same. If you pass away, it pays out in 3 days. Nobody else is going to pay you in 3 days. Nobody is going to give you your money in 72 hours but Everest through American Amicable. Super reputable company, been around over 100 years, right out of, Texas, good old American company. And Everest is phenomenal. And guess what? In life, we have all kinds of parties and we ball and we want concierge for everything. We can have concierge in death for cheap, 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 affordable coverage from 5,000 to 35,000. So we need to let them know Everest is affordable. Number one to your clients. Number two, it's going to take care of everything. No hassle, no haggling, nothing with the funeral home. Because I say all the time, the funeral home is in business. Your family's grieving. They're not. And they want every coin in your policy. So word to the wise, if you have Everest, they're going to make those decisions for you. And you know what? They are a host of funeral directors. So they understand clearly what the cost should be. So just because you have a death benefit that's a $500,000 and Johnny has one that's 50,000, they're not going to be able to exercise their, discrimination because you've got more money. They're going to have to charge you fairly because of Everest. And at that time, your family doesn't want to argue. They don't want to haggle. And think about the people that are old, that are elderly. I don't like old, but that are elderly, that have a spouse that's also elderly, that or either have children that are elderly. Think about that. They need somebody that knows how to handle the business of burying them. And if the spouse is also elderly or the children, they're going to have a hard time. So having Everest takes that stress off of everybody. And it's affordable. So that is what we need to let everyone know that we touch, that they can afford life insurance. It's not unattainable. It's not unaffordable. It is affordable. And it comes with luxury. It's affordable luxury. How's that? Not GoFundMe, right? So you don't have to beg strangers. It's affordable luxury. Less than Jordans. I mean, you can pay your life insurance policy less than you can get a pair of J's if you get Everest. So let's take it a step further. Don't get the J's this month, skip them a month or two, and get you some life insurance. So if anything happens, you can be buried. Because, Jordans are at least what, I don't know, $100, 150 if you get the ones. And if you get the newer ones, I mean, they're probably a couple $100. You can get a policy for probably $60 a month, $50 a month, maybe even $40 a month. So get some coverage and let your clients know they can get some coverage. That's super important. And America has no life insurance. And what we're offering people, this is life changing, guys. People have no life insurance. How many GoFundMe's do you see? Just on average, all the time. People are begging to go in the ground. Cremation's $5,000 or $6,000 now on the low. So this is a necessity. This is not a vacuum cleaner at Walmart. This is not that. So know that when you give it to people. Know that when you're telling it to your clients and when you're telling it to your team. Let them understand, people that you're speaking to, that you're going to bring in this business, let them understand the power of final expense with Everest. They don't have to be, a rocket scientist or a banking guru. They can learn one product and change their life with this final expense policy through Everest, and they're able to touch everybody from the ground up. This is the basis of building financial houses, guys. That's what we do. Our job is to structure our clients and everyone that we touch, even our agents that come into this business. We need a blueprint, a financial blueprint. And that is, a house is not built without a blueprint. So we have the blueprint for your house. And you need to let your people know that this is the blueprint. It's been proven, it's been tried, it's been tested, and it works. So we are building financial houses. And the first level of that building is that final expense. And then we take it a step further to that term life policy. We all need it. I have it. Everybody I touch has it. We need it. It's affordable. And it's going to leave you a legacy if you die too soon. And the whole life is going to bury you if you live too long. So either way, you're covered, but it's protection. And America doesn't have it. America doesn't have it. We are underinsured and uninsured. It's both. So what we have is the hottest commodity on the planet. Know the product, know what you're offering. Wisdom is the currency for everything. So we need to understand what we have changes people's lives. And if they don't have it, it changes their life. Think about it. Think about the people that you know that have passed away, that if you could have given them this $2 a day policy, what it would have done for their family. Think about it, just laymanly. It would have done a lot. So we need to stress to our people, to our clients, and to people that we bring into this business the importance of final expense and the service we have. No other company is offering Everest. It's HGI through American Amicable. So this is our first live. Wanted to get on, wanted to see how it worked, and also wanted to talk about final expense and the importance of us letting our people know what we have and that they can afford it. The myth is that life insurance is so expensive. It's not. It's not expensive. It is affordable. And we have to stress that. We have to stress it because that is the importance and the difference in somebody having coverage and not. That's the difference in them begging or being buried. So which would you rather? Would you rather people beg or would you rather them be able to be buried? So it's your job as a financial professional to educate accordingly and to get people these products. Get them these products. Advertise it, let them know, and then execute. They need it. Remember, it's not a vacuum cleaner. It's life changing. I thank you guys for being here. So supportive. Tell everybody so we can grow and grow and grow. All of you are already subscribed, of course. Thank you, thank you. And Everest, guys, final expense. And for all of our team members, you need Everest. Our team members need Everest. Thank you, Darius. Hallelujah. Our team members, guys, I have it. My children have it. Everybody that I know has Everest. Guys, we need it. You guys need to get it. Most of us have it. Most of us have it. Most of us have it. But the ones that don't, reach out. You know who you are. Let's get a policy. Get one in place. It's not expensive. You do everything else you want to do. Sacrifice nothing for something, and the something is you. Get you some coverage. It's important. More than. So again, I say goodbye one time, but I love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it is the truth, Miss Joy. It's big facts. And I didn't clown tonight. I didn't clown tonight. Yes, definitely. Yes, you need one for your husband and one for you, for sure. It's real. We all need it. I have it. I have it. I have it. My children have it. And my children are 28 or 29 and 32. They have it. Because if anything happens, I don't need to be stressed out. I don't need to be stretched out. I need to be straightened out. And that's what Everest is going to do. They're going to straighten it out. That's what I need. I don't need to think about it. One call, that's all. And that's what we have with Everest. So the power of that is massive, and we need to spread it. We need to let people know they can't afford it. They afford everything else, from the wine to the, we'll leave it there. We'll keep it clean, but they afford it, so they can afford this policy. And it's us that have to let them know we got it. Hop on, get it, get it for everybody. Your household needs it. This is a policy that everybody in the house needs. So, I mean, it's unlimited. And Everest pays right away. We're agents. Everest pays right away. Let me tell you all that. Do you know it? Everest, I cannot say it enough, pays right away. As soon as you get the first check, American Amicable, on another note, Everest does pay right away. That's big facts. But on another note, American Amicable, I'm talking about your bag now that goes in your bag, in your checking account, right away. As soon as you do that first policy with them, they're kind of slow and it takes a minute. But as soon as after that, they drop checks next day. Okay, so I suggest that if you want to change your financial trajectory quickly, speedily, expeditiously, hop on, get on American Amicable, get to getting people covered, helping families, changing lives, leaving everybody better than you found them, and the money will fall in your lap. It'll start raining on you. And final expense will do it. I'm telling you. I'm only telling you what I've done. I'm only telling you what I've done. So we can all do that. We all need to be doing that. It's imperative that we do that for other people and for ourselves. We're here to change lives. And guess whose life is included? Ours. Whose life is more important than yours? You're changing other people's, but if you change other people's, yours will change. Better them so you are better. That is what Jesus did, right? He bettered everybody he touched. So that's what we need to do. We need to be in that way, in that walk, in that light, and the money will come. The money will come. The system, I cannot stress enough. Everybody needs the LFS. Here it is right here. Buy this book. It's $17. Buy the book. It's in your back office, Aristotle. Go buy the book. It's 17, 18 books. Okay. This is the leadership format system. We're going to start teaching out of here, guys. This is the system. Why do we want to change it? It has built 3 multi-billion-dollar companies with the B, the Billionaire Club, the Billionaire Boys. That's what it's done. Why do we want to change it? Why do we want to recreate the wheel and not just get on the wheel? Why don't we want to be the wheel in the middle of the wheel, right? Like Ezekiel. That's what we need to be on. That's it. It's been done. It's been proven. It's been tested. And people are eating from it and well. They are building generational wealth every day from this book. Why do we need to deviate? Get the book. We're going to start teaching from the book. Leadership Format System. This teaches us to join. We did a training on it earlier. Join the business. Educate yourself. Become familiar. Be a part of. Get on Zoom. It's Zoom. It's free. It's free. Get on Zoom. Educate yourself so you can then educate, right? You get people to join. Then you educate them. Then they become owners. And then what? They share. I can talk to you so avidly about all of these products, from the trust to the final expense to the term with living benefits to the IUL, because I have all of it. And that's why I can talk about it. That's why I understand it, because I am a partaker. Be ye not just hearers of the word, but what? Doers of the word. So this is the word. We need it. I cannot stress enough. We need it. No health exam, 95% approval rating. Okay. And it's covered. You're covered. They're covered. So it pays right away. Everything about it is win, 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 win. Pay right away, pays the client right away, pays you right away. Provides a death certificate, takes care of all the expenses. All your family does is show up. And the agent takes care of you. Guess what you're doing? Taking care of the masses because it's more people that's got $60 a month than 600. Remember that. It's more people that have got $60 a month than have got 600. Jody spoke about it tonight. The law of numbers, the law of averages. Okay? So think about that. There is more people with 60 than 600. Yes, we want the larger cases, and they will come because the referrals will produce them, and the system will bring them. If we follow the system, join, become educated, get on Zoom, own, right? Own, and share. Share your experience. Today, we were able to do 600K policy that she was already paying 87 bucks a month, $285,000 in coverage. Prime America policy, no living benefits, of course. Okay. She was giving him 87 bucks a month, 49 years old. We were able to get her through Ethos 600K for $112 a month with all living benefits, critical, chronic, and terminal. Plus the cherry on top, a free will and a trust that would cost her $600 if she bought it with net loss, even through us. So she got all of that for $22 a month more than she was paying for double the coverage for 23 bucks plus living benefits, all of them, critical, chronic, and terminal, and a will and a trust for $112 a month. That's life changing. She sells critical and chronic, I think she told me. She sells that for 60 or 70 bucks a month to her clients. So just the value in her knowing that with the $600,000 death benefit. So if anything happens to her, it's 18 listed illnesses on that term policy: stroke, heart attack, cancer, renal failure, ALS, Alzheimer's. If you become incapacitated and can't use due to activities of daily living, they will give you 90% of your death benefit. You do the math. What is 90% of 600K? That's $500,000 while you're alive for $112 a month. Where do you go and say, I'll give you $112 and I need 600,000? Let me know, because I'm going to be there tonight before they open in the morning. You need 600,000 and I got $112 a month. Let me know where to go besides life insurance. If you know, turn me on. So with that being said, guys, the power of what we do, the element of the change is out of this world. That's what she's able to leave her two children if anything were to happen, God forbid. Okay, if something she aspires, her kids got 600K. They're not in college yet, so they're not of age. So if something happens, they need to be covered. So she now has that. Her net worth is now 600K. Think about it. What else gives you an immediate net worth? Nothing. Life insurance. So the importance of life insurance is paramount for more than one reason. It's not a bill, it's an investment. Understand it. It's not a bill, it's an investment. And it's been taught otherwise. But it's not a bill, it's an investment. So get some coverage. Yes, get some coverage. Get some coverage. They need coverage. Everybody. Everywhere you go, talk about it. Everybody you know needs some coverage. And I said $112 a month. Be real. Who does that? Life insurance. The billionaires do it because they can afford it. They're hedge funds and they do it because they can afford it. And we're not talking IUL. We're not talking annuity. We're not talking wealthy clients. We're talking everyday average Americans just like you and I. Okay, they go to the grocery store and notice that the price went up at the pump. That's what we're talking about. Everyday Joe Blow. So they can afford this. It's not for the elite or the wealthy. Although they need it too. They need the same Everest policy because I don't care if you got $5 million in coverage. They're not going to get you the death certificate, nor are they going to bring you the death benefit in 72 hours, no matter who it's with. Okay? So you can have a $5 million policy. It's not going to pay in 3 days. Guaranteed, are your money back? Everest is, though. So this is more than affordable. This is life changing for your family if something happens to you. And your clients need to understand it just that way because that's what it is. Without it, they are without. They are on TV, on the internet, in the yard. There's the fish fry, there's the yard sale, and then there's begging. Okay, but there's still no burial because the funeral home needs that money. So let's sacrifice some sodas and some Jordans and some out to eats and you know all the things that we into. Let's sacrifice. Let's be the change that we want to see. Let's teach some others how to sacrifice. Each one teach one. People don't know that this exists. So open your mouth. Tell somebody. Tell somebody. If it's one somebody, change your life. Change your life and yours will change. I promise. Extend yourself and you will see the difference. So thank y'all. I love everybody. I hope you got something from it. Life insurance is the way to go. It's not a bill, it's a blessing. Don't be a burden. Tell these people, be a blessing. Don't be a burden when your head gets cold. Because it's all everybody's head's gonna get cold, y'all. We gonna get out of here. My mom and dad used to be here. I knew them. They're gone, long gone. Right? So it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. So let's prepare and not procrastinate. That's it. Love everybody. Later, later, later. I don't know how to get off, y'all, so I'm gonna figure it out. I have no clue. Okay. Oh, it does. It says in stream. Love everybody. Love you, love you, love you later.